MyJ Physics channel, and today we are going to discuss some ideas which are useful to solve the questions of J Advanced. So you can call it as J Advanced Series 2021. So these are only ideas. I'm not discussing any questions. So you can apply the same idea to different situations whenever they needed. So let us discuss the idea. The idea is, here you can see I'm taking the one convex lens. When object is at infinity, a very usual question is where the image is formed, and most of the people will answer at focus. Okay, so that is the actually task to discuss. So now you will find a different view on this statement. The statement is, when object is at infinity, image will be formed. Image will be formed at focus. Even if you ask a student of 8th standard, they will answer the same way. So this is the most common answer from anybody. So I hope your answer will change after watching this video. Yeah, so let us get into the thing. So if I take the parallel rays falling on the convex lens, you can say biconvex lens, then obviously object is at infinity, then image will be formed at focus. So no wonder in this, and no new thing. So this is the focus, which we call it as image also, which is sharp image. And even if you apply the formula 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. Okay, so lens form I am applying. So 1 by v minus 1 by u, infinity is equal to 1 by f. So automatically we will get v value is equal to f. So whenever object is at infinity, image will be at focal length distance. So image will be at focal length distance. See, I think this is the different statement what you usually learning. Okay, so I'm not saying that when object is at infinity, image will be at focus. I'm saying that when object is at infinity, image will be at focal length distance. So what exactly this statement carries meaning? Okay, let us see. So now again I'm taking another situation. So here also I'm going to take object is at infinity. So something like this. Okay. So now also parallel rays are falling on the lens. Now those rays are making some angle alpha, let us say. So now also object is at infinity, then definitely v value should be f. That means image will be at focal length distance. But now image won't be formed at focus. Then where it will be formed? So let us say this is the focus. Then image distance should be definitely focal length only. Focal length distance means, so image should be formed at a distance of focal length from the lens. So that will give you some idea here. That is, now you take a plane which is passing through focus and perpendicular to principal axis. Okay, so this is the plane which is passing through focus and perpendicular to principal axis. Then this particular plane we call it as focal plane. So you take any point of this focal plane that will be at a distance of focal length. This is called as focal plane. So then image will be at a distance of focal length. That means now image won't be formed at focus. Image will be formed at some point on the focal plane. So the answer for this situation, whenever object is infinity, if you say the answer at some point on the focal plane, then your answer is more perfect. Okay, so then where it will be formed, let us say. So now we take the one ray which is passing through optical center, which is pole also you can say. So the ray which is passing through pole will go undeviated. So wherever this ray is hitting the focal plane, that would be the point where all this parallel beam of light is focused, or else you can say that this is the image. Okay, so I think you got the difference. Now when object is at infinity, then the perfect statement is image will be formed at some point on the focal plane. Then image will be formed at focus provided when, so there is a condition. So for this statement, the first statement, when object is at infinity, image will be formed at focus. For this statement we have one condition, that is what? The rays should be parallel to principal axis. PA means principal axis. Okay, so otherwise the image will be at some point on the focal plane. So now let us further extend our knowledge. I want to measure the distance between F and I. Okay, so distance of the image from the focus on the focal plane. So then that distance we can measure, because as this ray, the ray which is undeviated passing through pole, if you consider that ray, then we have given alpha is the angle, then I'll take the one, this angle also will be alpha, okay, as it is not deviating. So then I'll get a one triangle here, okay, so P, F and one more point I, and we have an angle alpha, and P to F distance is F, then F into I distance we can calculate by using logic of tan alpha. So tan alpha is equal to Fi by small f, then Fi, the distance of image from the focus on the focal plane, is F tan alpha. So this is the distance. So same logic you can apply even in mirrors also. Okay, same idea. So let us consider one mirror which is concave mirror. You can apply for convex also. Okay, so let us have a principal axis. This is the principal axis. If rays are parallel to principal axis and object is at infinity, then they will reflect and they will meet at a focus. So image will be formed at focus when again rays are parallel to principal axis. So same thing if you go in other way, like same concave mirror, and this is the principal axis, let us say. Now rays are not parallel to principal axis, they are at some angle. So then these two will give us image. Okay, so this angle of incidence and here angle of reflection both will be same. Okay, because this is the again pole of the mirror. So at pole of the mirror, angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection, because the principal axis will become itself normal. So wherever they are meeting, that should be the image. Now image and focus will be on the same plane perpendicular to principal axis. So again you can call this one as focal plane. So you will find image will be at focal plane only. So similar way we can find out the distance between F and I as we have done earlier. So this focal plane concept is very important for JEE part, both for mains and advanced. So I think you people will take care of this concept of focal plane, and in some questions this will be helpful for you. So if you really enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. At the same time share with your friends also, they will also gain the knowledge. Okay, and if you are new to channel, please subscribe. Thank you so much, and we'll meet in the next video with a good idea.